like my first training on fundraising that I've attended. And it was very interesting because I was seeing some things, I'm like, okay, I've been doing that, haven't been doing that, could tune this a little bit more. So it's been very, very enlightening and eye-opening for me. And it's also changed my thinking about fundraising a lot, because I kind of always focus on getting grants from donors and from corporations and from individuals, and I completely ignored the issue of earned income. And looking at the pie chart that you showed us about the revenue streams for American NGOs, that really, really stuck with me, because I was like, wow, I've just been thinking about this thing the wrong way, and it made sense, because I'm like, okay, if you have your own income, that means you can really do what you want to do, as opposed to doing what the donor wants you to do.
More systematic, and it's been more practical in terms of the templates that we're given and the examples that were shown. And I just really got to appreciate how little components of everything make up the bigger picture. I mean, I started out on day 2, but right from day 2, when we were taught various things, down to day 4, when we learned how to approach organizations and how to budget, it was more practical for me, and it was more streamlined, and it was an easier form of learning. The thing that I also want to say, in addition to what everyone has said about the facilitators, was the ability to allude to local circumstances. I mean, in situations that obviously everyone showed some form of interest in speaking up, because it was quite different from what we knew. You were ready to take that and also proffer solutions and suggestions on how to make our local circumstance work for us, or how to take it from where it is to another level where it would be helpful to us. So I want to say thank you for that. Thank you to everyone, and thank you to the Ford Foundation as well.
Yeah, I was just talking on collaboration. I think one thing we also took away, that collaboration, we must not wait, it mustn't be donor-driven. That within ourselves, we can think of collaboration in different angles, coming with their own strength, their own capacity. Okay, that one is much more sustainable than waiting for funders to come and put us together, so you come and join and all that. That one might not be sustainable. And I think just really stressing his presentation, and in different models we demonstrated that, look, we have this strength, let's complement each other. So what you have to bring in, not what you want to take out. You should have something to contribute. That helps collaboration to be much more sustainable. Thank you.
I think that what we learned will help us a lot, presenting what we want in a way that is convincing, in a way that is clear and straightforward, showing what we want, making a strong case for the funder to convince the funders or the people who are going to give us funds. We have to be able to convince them, and it is the clarity of what we do or what we write, and how we get to outcomes, that will encourage them to give us grants to show that we know what we are doing.
The area of making impact, it refocused me back that whatever I engage in after now, my end point must be to make impact. Not just we have done this event. Oh, so what? What did you bring out of it? Impact.
Training, I've been able to see how you can simplify the process of how to begin a proposal without much difficulty and stress. The outline was so concise and stressless, and it's what I would like to adopt after this training.
For sure. When I saw especially the examples of proposals that were there, and how some people don't have to go through the format that is known by everyone. You introduce your company and then you just go straight to what it is you want. It could be the other way around. I saw millions of proposals that started by stating what the problem was before, saying, okay, and this is what we want. So it's a big eye-opener for us. So thank you, and no farewells, I'm sorry. To everybody here, see you later. Thank you.
And then can we start dropping the red? One. We start dropping one. Can it increase to 2? Keep going. Look for an umbrella. Can we increase to 3? Let's join 4. And let's make it hard. And then we give it to them.
This training. Your name, please?
My name is Josephine. Where I say I work with the National Troop of Nigeria. I present the government angle to this training. And I think it's been an eye-opener. And from what I see here, you have an age range of about participants in their 20s to their late 50s, which is a very good mix. And you get the experience of the older people and the experience of the young people who are upcoming in the business. It's been quite an experience because we have a lot of NGOs in Nigeria, and accessing funds has been the most difficult aspect of it. And from the training they've had, and from what discussions I've had with them, everybody's been saying, oh, it's been wonderful, it's been an eye-opener, and I think it is a fantastic experience, phenomenal, because we've had 5 days, not just a day or an hour or 2, 5 days of talking formally and informally, within and outside the settings of the formal lecture settings. But I think above all, Luz has done a wonderful job. I had met her in a previous training some years back when she came to Nigeria. That was just a one-day training, so she had hours to put everything together, which was shorter and not as helpful as this. But now we've had days to take each subject and develop each subject, look at each subject, talk about it exhaustively. And I hope we'll be able to have another opportunity to do that again in future. Maybe feedback time this time, how far we've all done and gone with the experiences we have taken away from here. I think the experience, for me, who have had training with various people on fundraising and assessing grants, you can never stop learning. This is one more experience for me, and I appreciate every aspect of it. I thank you for Foundation Center and Ford Foundation for this opportunity and for this experience. Thank you.